Okay. Let's get right into it. Day 7. This doesn't seem right. Because I did not. Oh, maybe I did start on a Friday. Already a week. Bang, bada, boom. Yeah. Let's go over overall bias. So, it is Aiden session. We kind of came up. I think someone is at my door. Alright, lock back in. They catch me, they catch me. Asian. We made these prominent lows down here. We had these prominent highs. London took those out. We then saw a reversal already in this gap. Kind of puts us in a tricky situation. Usually, after a London reversal, we want to see a continuation. But because we're already at this liquidity, we could either reverse, or we could either reverse, disrespect that gap we made here, continue higher, reverse, we'd still reverse, tap into it, then reverse back down, or we could continue going down and invalidate this gap and just take out this. So basically, what I was looking at was either we're going to open up, fill in this liquidity, and hopefully respect it and then continue lower and take out this low, or we just continue dumping, take out this low, sweep, have a New York reversal, and then go back up and then aim for these gaps in this high. So that's kind of what I was looking at. Now let's go down to the 5 minutes. Price opens up with a ginormous flipping PP candle. And we immediately, this is an hourly gap, this huge blue bar. So immediately filling that hourly gap. Then go again. Oh, ginormous. And at this point, like, even, see, what was yesterday? Like, yesterday? Yeah. First 5, like 10 minutes of market open is just pure PP candles down. Let's go to the next day. Where's the next day? Wednesday. Yeah, look at this. Just ginormous candles up. So the market has been moving. As soon as price action opens, it's been moving. And does it again today. And so we open up, we're in this gap. This gap doesn't, this is hourly, doesn't close to 10. So I was kind of wanting to wait till 10 to take a trade because this could actually just be manipulation. And while in the hourly, we're still respecting this gap. And as you can tell here, we get a pretty decent SMT off from these highs. That's above. Wait, what was this? 10, 640? It would actually be these highs. Either or. And it kind of, as soon as it formed, I was already at this 5-minute lows. So I was like, okay, that doesn't really matter. But we barely missed the 5-minute retrace. And I wasn't really willing to, if we were to tap into that, and we saw bullish just out of it on the next candle, I think would have gone a 5, like, see this, because this is below, bullish out of it, 5-minute SMT, tapped into a fair value gap. Oh, that would have been perfect. That would have been right there. What? Junk. Hold on. Is it still recording? Yeah. Load. And wait, we had news. I don't think news did crap. Yeah, we'll see if it did anything. I don't remember these being on there, but we didn't. So I was like, maybe I just should enter. I need to really go into fine detail on my trading and really clear up some things because there's like a position like this is still a really good trade, even though we didn't have our retrace or our continuation confluence. Because right now it's 15-minute continuation confluence, stronger on liquidity, and one of those being a reversal confluence, and one of those being a continuation. And do I count the 5-minute as a retrace, even though I didn't tap into that? Or it's obviously a retrace, but as a continuation confluence? So I just ended up not taking a trade because I'd rather have that planned out before. I know. But price ultimately instantly wicked up. And also, if I would have entered here, it wouldn't have been that good of an entry because I'd have to have my stops around here. And then it could have easily tapped into the fair value gap. So I'm not that mad about that, even though it would have hit TP. We then have potential to make the S&T from, we can just keep this on, from these highs. These lows if we were to get down candle, which we do. So now shorts are looking juicy, and we would target these lows. So now I'm like, all right, we're really far beneath on these lows. So I'd take the trade out in Q. Now because of the S&T, I just want to get entry. But so now we can go down to the 1 minute, and I'm just looking for maybe something like we need something realistically. Maybe equilibrium, fill in this gap. But price just decides to take it out within 2 minutes. So market's really been moving, and I might have to adjust my strategy to maybe I enter early with less confluence, but with less money on the table. Because if it's one that does reverse like this, it reverses, hits low, reverses, hits high, reverses. Like even here, like if you have these one, like I guess here it came up and didn't hit anything. But still, like, it's just been moving. And then ultimately tap into the 5-minute gap. What time is it now? 10:05. Now, because both my draws of liquidity were taken out, this low was taken. There's still lows down here, but it could still easily reverse off that. And this high was taken out. Although this hasn't gone to that low, and although MES hasn't gone to that low, and MEQ didn't touch up on the high, I guess you could still say it's a possible trade, but I just wanted to stay out because both draws of liquidity on different pairs were taken out on one sell side, one on buy side liquidity. So at that point, I just did not want to enter, especially when we expect this gap. And I'm like, heck no. If we would have inversed it, and this would have looked like it was continuing going lower, I definitely would have thought about it. The price kind of just reversed and just slowly took its way up, but wicks down, wicks up. It's not ideal, although on MES just boomed. And looks like it made all-time highs again. Yeah, price just does what it wants. Price will say, I'm going to rape you. You can't do anything about it. Oh, yeah, another thing is that is also respecting this 15-minute gap. See here, so you go to 15-minute. This didn't make one, but like even here, the 15-minute S&T, like this MES just didn't care. Once MEQ hit it, MES was like, all right, we're going straight back up. And that's why it's also really important to take a trade on the leading index now. Because like if you take it on the lagging index off of S&T, like it's not gonna hit. It just won't. MES hit not get anywhere near TP all the way down here for what MEQ did. And then vice versa for going up. MEQ was nowhere near. So we didn't even made it to those highs. Yeah. Never make it to those highs. Yeah, dang. Holy dumping time. I didn't see this. But that's it for today. Day 7. 1 week done. Feeling good. Feeling really, really, really good. Let's go to Monday. Nitty's Monday. Not out of trade, but definitely not going to be looking for anything crazy. And I definitely want to explore this, like first 10 minutes of market opening being really strong in one direction. And see if we're down here, go up after a big sell off. That's Friday, Thursday, we need Thursday. Okay, here we go. We're up here after a big we'd sell off. It's definitely something worth exploring. But that's it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one.